Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Devious Dungeon 2. I recently played Devious Dungeon. I have to assume this is the sequel? That was my attempt at humor. Oh, whoa, there's character classes this time. Sorcerer. Wound okay. Damage 10, health 20, critical 6. Rouge. Damage 11, health 19, critical okay. And Warrior. Barbarian, sorry. Master of the melee combat uses a wide range of swords, axe, and mace to straight at close range. You know what? Let's go with Sorcerer. Weird that a rogue would do more damage than a sorcerer, but I'm not going to complain. Level 1. Okay. I would hope. Aww. Fun fact about the previous game. There were basically no traps. There were spiked floors and nothing else. Uh-oh. There's an evil warlock. Oh, the summoner. That's why there's so many monsters. He's pulling them from another dimension. Of course. Well, then he should start inviting more people. I'm gonna guess yes, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Maddie. I didn't know the wildfires were that bad already. Can I talk to this guy? I juggled too slowly. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oof. Press the cross button to purchase goods from Olaf's shop. Okay, so I can have a Wand of Frost for 200. Ooh, freezes enemy. Nice. Okay, I don't have any cash, so there's no point. Watch your back out there. So you guys just want me to take the teleporter? Damn right we will. Stay safe, Maddie. I hope you're very far from any large amounts of trees. Wait, so we go all the way up to the library, then back down to the crypt? That's weird. I'm excited to find out what it's like, though. Weird thing about the first one, there was no real, no, really? Escalation in the levels, because it was completely random what kind of background you would get. Also, there were never any lava levels. I was disappointed by that. Minecarts. And the ways that the quests would load were completely random. So you'd be in World 5, and then the quest would be, go kill 10 enemies that only appear in World 1. And I'm like, so you want me to... My choices are hold, press, or hold. Oh, I can hold? That's new. My choices are I can, A, never let that quest expire, or B, quit out of my run and go back to the earlier level to clear out that quest. Like, it's just a bad system. Hopefully, they fixed it. You're going to the University of Alberta? Congratulations, Hans. I hope you have a great time. I'm sad that you're not going to my alma mater, but what are you going to do? Hold down square button and press away from the enemy. He doesn't live in Alberta. I'm telling you that. Mm.
I'm not sad you're not going to my...
alma mater.
Yeah, but, you know, not because I don't want you to go. Just because it sucks a little bit.
Hold down the cross button as the mage to hover across different distances. Oh, cool.
Although, true story, we can see mine from our windows.
That's true. Wait, I don't understand what you mean. I'm holding down the button and I'm not crossing distances. Oh, if you start to fall, you can hover. Nice. Okay, I get it now. That's a good ability. Yeah. Oh, God, the smoke's that bad? You just got smog everywhere? That's terrible, Maddie.
Oh, from the forest fires?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just reading about that.
Yeah, it's terrifying out there. We're not in any danger of that here because of all the rivers, but you know.
No, don't you remember the year we had horrible forest
Up in
fires?
Algonquin, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it
Remember
was
they
up in
were right
Algonquin.
outside Almont.
Oh, that one,
The
yes.
city was like in a dense cloud of smoke.
Yeah,
the
that was
entire
pretty
week.
terrifying. Cool, Hans. I cannot recommend that strongly enough. Ontario is one of the best provinces.
Yeah, we like
If
it.
you want to work for a living, if you just want somewhere to live and enjoy having the best life possible, obviously Prince Edward Island is the correct choice.
Yeah.
But if you want to like work and do jobs,
Yeah.
Ontario is the best place for that
Well, currently.
currently. I mean, we'll see how Doug Ford tries to ruin the province further, but you know,
Well, we have cheap beer now.
cheap beer. So people getting into more drunken knife fights? Yay, that's what I was voting for. Drunken knife fights.
Race
Alright, no more
wars
politics,
fight.
but I'm still mad. Mini-bosses are located in levels in their respective stages. Hunt them down. King of the Dwarves. So he's in the
And you
mines.
get to
Savage
sing the
Boar.
Ontario song if you
Orc
want here.
Blade Master. It is a good song.
You know, the Ontario song.
It's a pretty badass
Famously,
song.
Jim Carrey once sung it on Conan O'Brien.
I remember. Treasure, you say? Oh, there's special unique treasures that you can find in each map. So yeah, it's still randomized dungeons, but it's not as much generic stuff in this game. They've actually gone to the trouble of making it so there's specific things to track down. Do I not have a map anymore? Oh, crap. Have they taken away the map? I don't know if I'm cool with that, guys. The map was, like, central to how this game worked up until now. Oh, whatever. I'll see how it plays. I've learned to stop complaining about questionable... Nice. Stop complaining about questionable... So if I jump, then I tap the button... That was a weird glitch. Yeah, tap the button after jumping, and it will always allow me to hover. So here's the interesting thing. Yeah, there's lots of traps this time. Wow.
Is it driving anybody else that didn't finish that thought?
Which thought?
You have learned not to question questions.
Oh, yeah. The jumping accuracy in games that I'm streaming in the PS4. A weird thing happens that if I'm streaming and recording and playing through my capture card, we get a quarter-second delay that screws up my jumping. So if I jump badly in these games, it's probably the delay. Because I've gone back and played stuff not on stream, and I've been fine at it. Yeah, this is all... It's a roguelike action platformer. So lots of combat, randomly generated dungeons, find treasure, upgrade your weapons, gradually work your way through the dungeon. Jundon? I said that with the, somehow my brain did a thing that swapped out the, syllables! Okay, that sucked. No forest fires where you live, Wonder Girl? Boom. Oh no, I agree with you. Stay away from booze just generally. It's always a good idea.
I mean, you know, in moderation, but booze is nice.
Yay! Damage +1, critical +1. So here's what I learned last time I played the game. Spend all of your points on critical all the time, because by the end of the game, because the weapons you buy are much more efficient, right, at increasing your strength than leveling up your strength. But every time you get a critical, you're doing double damage. So as a consequence, doesn't matter how high I could spend 20 levels increasing my attack, but if I have do a critical, I do a ton more damage than spending those 20 levels increasing my attack. Conversely, I can get if I spend those 20 levels increasing my critical hit ratio, then boom. Okay, that guy has so much more health than I thought he did. That might be the super version of the boar. Anyway, if I spend all of that time increasing my critical hit amount, then instead, I'll be doing one in every 2 or 3 hits.
Why does this remind me of Spelunky right
A
now?
little. I can see that.
When does Spelunky come
Oh,
out?
they still haven't announced a date.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I need to plan something to play on the Switch while you play that for an entire, what, month? Okay, so I have something that's bothering me right now.
1 second, I gotta give Maddie some advice. Maddie, you will not have any trouble. As long as you don't want to monetize your videos, it doesn't matter at all if you want to use copyrighted music in them. Like, literally, I would say 1 in 3 of the videos I post have copyrighted music in them because so many games are made using, like, catalog library music. And so all that happens is YouTube just takes away, it puts ads on the video, takes away money. And, what do you call it? And it doesn't affect my account at all. So don't worry about it. If you want to use the USSR National Anthem or any other theme in your song, in your videos, just go ahead and use it. It's not going to cause a problem for you at all. Fun fact, one of the reasons I put ads on I finally just, you know, sat down and put ads on my video is with all of the Girls and Panzer content, literally 60% of my videos had ads anyway, so it just didn't make sense not to. Now you were saying, Lazy Writer.
So, I belong to a social media group that's, you know, full of cosplayers.
As you do.
There's a picture of a lady dressed as a, you know, Detective Pikachu. And I'm very disturbed by her hat.
Oh, it's
That's
just
not a deer stalker.
Yeah, it's not
That's a poor boy.
Yeah, Wonder Girl says hey.
Hey! And
Damn.
I'm very offended by the fact that they
No,
got
get
the
a
hat
deer
wrong.
stalker. It's fine if your Detective Pikachu is just you wearing a Pikachu bra and a Sherlock Holmes hat. But
you know,
at least get the Sherlock Holmes
get
hat.
the Sherlock Holmes hat right.
Like, I'm not such a pedant about cosplaying that you can't just have a sexy bikini. It's fine. There are ladies who are like, I'm cosplaying as R2-D2. Here's my R2-D2 themed bra. And I'm like, I can't debate that. If you want to do that, that's fine.
I'm still so mad that that costume was sold out in my size that time.
Yeah.
It was a sexy R2-D2 dress for Halloween, and I still wanted to buy it as a joke.
Yeah, it was a super short R2-D2 dress.
It was my irony, not so irony Halloween costume, but, you know. I believe I was just a Zatanna that year.
Nice. Yeah, and Hylian's right, but I mean, that's only something you literally only have something you have to worry about if you're going to play a song that is going to get your video delisted. And there are songs that can get your video delisted in parts of the world, but they are few and far between. Generally, you can just grab whatever music you want, and no one's going to do anything except monetize your video for themselves. But that's only general. I cannot, you know, confirm that that will always happen. Uh-oh! Hey, jerk. Gotcha. Uh-oh. That was a real kettle of fish. Was it a kettle of fish, though? One thing I do like about this game is the constant items in the background you can shatter. Also, here's a fun fact. Unlike basically any other game of this type, when you destroy a coin and leave it lying on the ground, it doesn't disappear. Like, you can go and explore the rest of the dungeon and come back, and the coin will still be there.
That's amazing.
That never happens in video
Never
games.
happens.
You're not helpful.
No, I was.
But that's my point. You sound like you're being sarcastic when you're trying to be helpful.
I was not. Did I hold up the sarcasm sign?
I'm looking at the game. How would I know?
Ugh. And if you know what that's a reference to.
I know.
No?
Eh,
Not a good enough quiz?
no. Great quiz, though. Yay! We leveled up again!
Hey, I made that reference today at work, and one of my employees got the reference.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes.
Are you not familiar with Whole Other Kettle of Fish? Oh, and everybody who has a YouTube channel, I'm going to be, I'm, of course, what do you call it? The game is going to be coming out soon, as you can imagine. And so anybody who has a YouTube channel, I will let you know when it's going to be on Steam, and just go ahead and ask for a copy. Obviously, everybody gets a copy of the game Clown in the Woods. Just go, play Clown in the Woods, enjoy it, tell people to love it, and I trust that everyone will love it. It's a pretty rock-solid story. Why would you have a kettle of fish? Because you really, really like the scent of steamed herring. Which I think everyone does.
Right?
Yeah. Just a well-known fact that steamed herring smells amazing. You are right to question that that popular turn of phrase, Wonder Girl. I'm not saying it makes a ton of sense, but it is a very popular turn of phrase. You are right to question it, though. I'm not the you're not the crazy one here. I absolutely am for constantly using the term kettle of fish.
It's not a very broadly used term.
No.
Oh, I'm looking up the etymology.
Do it! Get it done. I'd like to kill a boss before we wrap up this play session introductorily playing the game. But I have 2 hit points left, so I don't think that's going to happen. Because of the game's roguelite... Oh, there we go. Roguelite structure. They want you to die a bunch and keep going back to base and buying new stuff. And as a consequence, they put almost no health in the levels. Basically, the only times I ever get some health back is when I've passed a level. Yay! I'll do plenty of cash. She has never heard that phrase. I guess it's not as popular as I thought it was. I'm glad they added traps. It does add an extra bit of complexity to the game. That's right. Generally, Maddie, now, a song that gets released last week is more likely to be pulled completely than a song from the 40s. A song from the 40s, there's almost no chance it'll get pulled completely.
It might be copyright cleared.
Well, you never know. Copyright people are a-holes. But anyway, a song from the 40s is probably 100% safe. It might just get ads put on it. A brand new song, they might want to have complete control of that at the record company. But that would be the only situation where that's likely to happen. And of course, Hylian has his list of copyright cleared songs. But you know, I like to put songs that are the hits of early rock and rollin' videos. And yay, we did it! We made it to the shop! Let's get healed first. Right, the oldie rock and rollies, if you will.
It's a British saying.
Oh, it is a British saying.
I was positive.
We're ashamed of you, Wonder Girl. It's a British saying.
And was found most commonly in Scotland and the north of England.
Really? So let me try my accent. The north.
No.
Oh, come on. That was perfect.
Which explains why it's such a Canadian saying, especially in Ontario.
We find it up in the north.
Because as we discovered from Craig Ferguson's act, it's just Scotland.
Yeah. A huge amount of Canada is just Scotland.
When Craig Ferguson comes to town, he does more of his Scottish material for Canadians.
And it all plays.
He understands we're just Scotland.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's my attempt. I'm being the north. My attempt at a Jimmy Nail Yorkshire accent is being mocked.
It should be. It's horrible.
Up in the north.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah, you just sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Up in the north. It's pretty close.
Which explains a lot, since you are more closely related to Hungarians than you are to.
He's Austrian, I'm Hungarian.
Yeah. At least you grew up hearing something like that accent.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! Alright, I gotta try out this flaming... Ah! Yay! Damage over time! It's the best kind of damage. Okay, that's probably not true. It's probably better to do a lot of damage right away so they die. Wonder Girl is being nice and saying she may not be able to judge me because she's from the south. So yeah, I tried to say South in the same accent I was really doing, which is already a nonsense accent.
Yeah.
But I'm not the best for that. But it doesn't matter. The way copyright works, Maddie, is that long after somebody died, stuff can be under copyright, which is why I like the idea... Oh yeah, Disney's the worst company in the world.
Disney's the one that caused it.
I know, and they're the worst company in the world. That's what I'm saying. My personal fixation is getting copyright laws changed. So copyright law is a thing can remain under copyright for 75 years, or the death of the creator plus 20, whichever is longer. So that way, your scumbag kids get 20 years to profit off of the thing you made. But after that 20 years is up, that's it. And that's only if a person who's the original creator retains the copyright. If any corporation buys the copyright, that corporation should only be allowed to have it for 50 years, irrespective of the terms under the first thing. So it doesn't matter when the guy dies or how long he lives. If he sold it to a corporation, and if you sold it to the corporation, 50 years full stop, that's it.
Because fun fact, by the original copyright rules, Mickey Mouse would be in common usage now.
It would have been in common usage since 1981.
Yeah. But Disney keeps having them change the rules.
Just to keep Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
A character about whom no one cares.
Yes. Well, and now they own all Marvel comics, so they want to keep that. You know.
I know. And that is, once again, a perfect example for why they need to change this garbage copyright system. You know, there's one James Bond book that's copyright free in Canada.
Oh yeah, there is.
Ah, okay.
Just like how the movie It's a Wonderful Life was copyright cleared
for 5 minutes.
For a period of time.
Yeah.
I.e., almost a full decade.
Yeah, and then
someone
they
realized
scummily
it
got it back.
Beloved, because it was never a hugely popular movie when it was first.
It was
released.
a grossly unpopular movie when it was first released.
And now it had become this beloved perennial of Christmas.
Ah,
so now
I got you,
was
Wonder
like,
Girl.
wait, how can we monetize this?
By being dirtbags.
And they somehow managed to get their copyright back.
They bribed a judge. It's not convoluted how they did it. They bribed a judge. That's how all bad things get done in America. A judge gets bribed. Again, Maddie, if you're not monetizing the videos, it's not a problem. Use all the World War II songs you want. This stuff only comes up if you're trying to monetize your own videos. No one... I mean, literally every single recording, every single piece of music in my Girls and Panzer videos is copyrighted and gets ads put on it. But you know what? I've never had a Girls and Panzer video locked away, ever. So the idea that you doing songs from World War II is going to be a problem is a ludicrous idea. Yeah, it's weird the amount of health they're dropping. Oh, I was floating in water, so they fell on me. I feel like the 40 bonus damage will come in handy come boss time. Although I thought there were only 5 levels before the boss. We're already at level 6. It's weird. I wonder how many levels it is before the boss. The first game, I think level 12 was the boss level in the first game, because there were like 60 levels overall in 5 worlds. But I could be wrong about that. And I might be wrong about that, because if you think about it, 12 is a really weird number of levels to have before a boss. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't care about your videos getting ads, do whatever you want with them. As long as you don't, like, use video footage from movies or TV shows, like a lot of it, they're probably not going to care. I tried to show people clips from Murder, She Wrote, and CBS was like, nope, we're stealing this video and saying people can't watch it. And I'm like, I'm trying to get people excited about Murder, She Wrote, you morons.
Yeah. Like, it's fine. Just monetize it.
I didn't, you know, you can put ads on it. Do whatever you want.
Well, CBS also refuses to, you know, air stuff in Canada.
They're weird that way.
CBS All Access is not a good deal in Canada.
It's a terrible deal.
Things they've produced just for CBS All Access do not air on CBS All Access.
In my defense, Wonder Girl, it was not supposed to be a Scottish accent. It was supposed to be a Yorkshire accent. The what? See?
It wasn't clear to anyone.
Except I literally said it out loud.
No, by the sounds of the accent.
I didn't think it would be. I'm terrible at accents, famously.
Really are.
What do I use to edit my videos? God damn it. They got me. What do I use to edit my videos? Video Pad. It is a paid thing, but there are plenty of unpaid video alikes that you should have no trouble using. I'm gonna get some more health. There we go. How much health do I have now? Oh, double health and a super cute outfit. Damn. Yeah, okay. So apparently the mines are huge. Oh, level 2-1. I thought the thing at the top was what level I was on in the dungeon, not my current level. Because I'm a dummy. That's a little... I was about to say that's a little embarrassing. No, that's really embarrassing. It looks like this time they're actually going to put some care into what the backgrounds are. Like, the levels I'm in is called the mines, so it's actually gonna, you know, just have miney backgrounds for a while. Yes, I would never recommend a subscription-based program to anyone, Maddie. Don't worry. If you have a recommendation from me, it's never going to be a subscription. It's only ever going to be a thing you buy and then it's yours.
Yeah, you hate that.
Subscription is garbage. Selling you a service instead of a product. Nuts to you, pal. It's a violation. Hey, if you were doing the editing for me, that's fine. But it's a piece of software. Oh, but we updated. Well, if it's a big enough update, I'll buy an update. But if it's not, screw you. Oh, that's bad. I didn't know the watermarks were that bad in that. Nice. Level up? Oh. The level up books always give you, like, no matter what level you are, they always give you 25%, I think, or 33 towards the next level. So by the end of the game, and it's like, you pick up the book and it's, here's 6,000 experience. Yeah, subscription is garbage. That's why, you know, I will never play a game that considers it to be a service. Itself to be a service rather than a game. No, I'm buying a product. I'm going to pay for it once, and then I will have the product. And that's going to be the entirety of our interaction. Oh, wow, getting this extra health has really made me sloppy. Damn you, happy endings. There we go. Wait, Sony makes the Vegas video editing software? I didn't know Sony made that. Come on. I know somebody who uses Vegas. I have never asked her how it is, but I will have to do that. Jesus Christ, that's horrible, Wonder Girl. I'm very sorry to hear that. How have you liked Photoshop generally? My video editing, you know, my demands of video editing are, like, so simple that I can just use, like, God, what is the program I use called? Image Pad or something like that? Just the most basic piece of open source software in the world. You know, I'm just doing light tuning to stuff. Whoa! Paint.net. It's called Paint.net. And, yeah, the kind of basic stuff I work with, it's not a problem. Oof. I have no particular love of the people for the people who make Photoshop. Again, they're the ones who brought in this whole subscription nonsense and ruined software sales. So I will never have any, what do you call it? Sympathy for Adobe. That being said, I love the houses. No? Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That is what the sound of pity, that is what pity laughter sounds like, everybody. Later, if someone asks you what pity laughter sounds like, you can describe that experience exactly. Yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro is a subscription-based program. I know, because when I was, my editor wanted to use Adobe Premiere to make my short film, so I got her a subscription to it for a year. And she was like, it's good, but it's not worth what you pay for it. Oof. That's crazy, Wonder Girl. But yeah, generally I have no sympathy for any troubles Adobe has, because they've ruined software. Like, that's the thing. By creating a subscription service, it disincentivizes them from innovating, right? Because they're getting paid $75 a month from every user, whether or not they improve the software. You can say, well, if they don't improve the software for long enough, what do you call it? People will go switch to something else. I'm like, yeah, but that something else needs to have the budget and R&D. And whatever innovation that other company makes, Adobe will just rip it off and go back to, you know, give you a free month to come back and claim they're the industry standard. It makes them not want to innovate and get better because they have a steady stream of cash, whether they do or not. It's a really bad market force, this whole process of selling subscriptions instead of products. It's, you know, the opposite of free market forces. Oh yeah, WindowPad is designed to look just like Windows Movie Maker. Oh god. Yeah, I love VideoPad. If you have any questions about it, I will do my best to help, although even I have some problems with it from time to time. I'm very sorry to hear that, Wonder Girl. Suspicious circumstances, but they probably left a suicide note. Oh, just her friend who died. I know.
I had a moment because we were just talking about some famous activist that had a similar
Similar thing. Yeah, where the cops covered up a murder. Or maybe murdered her themselves.
Well,
It's the New York cops in the 70s and 80s. They were not
well, it was the 90s
great.
by the time.
Oh, okay, then it was probably not. Although, that Giuliani was famously a scumbag.
Yeah.
So who the hell knows, right? Is it $75 to get VideoPad where you are? Generally, here's a trick for VideoPad. If you install it and use their demo and then go to stop using it the first time, they will, like, the first time you turn it off, they'll be like, hey, you tried our product. How about giving us, buying it for 33% off? So whenever I decide to buy a new one, oftentimes the upgrade price is worse than the first time buyer bonus price. So I will just, I know it's crazy, I will uninstall my copy, and then I will install a new one, turn it off, and they'll say, hey, do you want to commit to buying this thing right now for 33% off? And I'll be like, yep. Also, they do sales all the time if you want to wait, Desire. Hey, Gaming Fox, how's it going? Whoa! Uh-oh. Careful. Come on, we've almost made it to level 9. That's the 9th level. Okay, perfect. Oh, no, sorry. $75 a month was for the, sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about VideoPad. No. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Wonder Girl. I mean, I've never... Whenever I hear about someone killing themselves, I'm always shocked by how they've done it, but I never try to judge the method they use, but that it does sound crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you. It's just gonna make you unhappy. Anyway, sorry, Desire for Power. No, I think that's the most basic Photoshop. The, like, $70 a month was the Adobe Premiere everything package that had all of the different After Effects and Photoshop and blah, that had every piece of software in their cloud service. It was the deluxe thing. The deluxe business model that was $75 a month. Not just, like, the thing. Yes, my dear. All power shall be mine. I'm $9 short. Okay, Sarah. Let's see what the potions can get me. Will do, Maddie. Don't be dark. That's my advice to you. It's not helpful. But if you know what it's a reference to and you're the first commenter below the video to mention it, you'll win a prize. Just drop it in the comment section below the video along with the time code where in the video I asked the quiz question. See, we're already getting decent amounts of double damage hits. Damn, that guy is effective. Like, really effective. I was trying to think if I've ever been questioned by the police. And the answer is no. But one time cops showed up at the door and asked, hey, do you know anything about the shooting outside? And I was like, there was a shooting outside? So yeah, that's not really being questioned by the police. That's the police gave me a piece of bad news.
Should you tell the whole story?
No, we're not telling the whole story.
It's a funny story.
It is a funny story that we're not telling anybody. I'm a spoil sport. Everyone knows that about me.
I've been questioned by the police.
I haven't. Yeah, but you work in a store. Stores get robbed all the time.
That's
I've never been adjacent to a crime.
You're also crazy oblivious.
Oh yeah, totally.
True story. We were once walking down the street in Toronto, and I look over and I see a police car standing there with 2 doors open, no cops in the car, just like parked sort of askew on the side of the road. And I was like, that's odd. And then, as we're walking down the street with groceries in hand, another cop car pulls up, and the cop gets out of the car, does not shut the door behind them, pulls their gun, and goes running into a house. Hoguru, oblivious, noticed nothing, and I was like, walk faster!
I had not seen any of that.
We need to get away from here now!
I assumed she was just lying.
But I mean, valid, it was Toronto, but still, when you see a police officer pull their gun in Canada, get the F away, because things are bad.
I don't know what the state of your computer is, Phoenix, but if someone is asking me whether they should buy Grand Theft Auto 5, I would say always get it on PC if you can, because Grand Theft Auto, it's mostly good for the mods, none of which are on PS4, obviously. Oh, and Maddie, you'll find that VideoPad is, like I said, I'm happy to answer any questions you have, but I, a person who had literally never edited anything before, was able to load up VideoPad and, you know, easily cut videos together in like 90 minutes of practicing with it. It's basic stuff, as you can see from my work, but 90 minutes and I was editing stuff together without any trouble at all. Plus, they've unlocked... Oh, I really thought I had timed that right. They've unlocked the speed increases. It used to be it could only do up to 800% speed increase, but now it can go up to like 10,000% speed increase. So, you know, I like doing weird speed increases in videos, and now VideoPad supports that. Oh, sorry, Maddie, I didn't see your message. Desire for power. No jokes about suicide here. I did not see that message. Sorry, I did not jump in sooner. Careful.
But jokes about Hokuru's British accent, totally fine.
Well, everyone knows that. Also, is the North really part of England?
Oh,
North. Yeah, and I'm sure if you decided to upgrade to VideoPad, I'm sure you'd have the same experience. If you already know how to use Windows Movie Maker, Maddie, you're going to have no trouble with... sorry. How do I get in there? Oh, okay. That wasn't hard at all. You'll have no trouble at all. Yay, we got a trophy for collecting things. With my beloved VideoPad. It's very simple, and it's clearly based on their... their layout. Getting a crazy frame rate of like 112 frames per second, which does not happen on the PS4 very much. Usually they cap it at 60. Oh, no! Alright. Okay, this is embarrassing. There is a map. I didn't notice the button at the top left of the screen, top right of the screen, that said map. That's my bad. That one's on me. A good thing you can do in this previous game and in this game is check where you are on the map, and it'll give you a good idea where to look for secret rooms. And now I know we can still do that, so that's good. Okay, I do not know what accent it is either, but it's definitely terrible. We can all agree on that. There we go. I'm from Ottawa. I can't even do a Quebecois accent. Boom.
Yet you speak better French than me.
It's pretty shocking, but with a terrible accent.
Although, according to Al Quebecois, I speak French with an English accent.
Okay.
But according to all English people, I speak French with a Quebecois accent.
Hilarious. So, we're going to call it here. As you can see, when it comes to Devious Dungeon 2, it is literally just more of the same. That's not necessarily a complaint. I liked the first Devious Dungeon. There's a video up of me beating all the bosses and having a great time of it. I might get around to doing that this time as well. I'd like to see if the different characters have different endings and things like that. So, but in any event, definitely another interesting one from Ratalaika Games. What I want to see is, are they doing that thing they always do where it has like 10 trophies and you can unlock every trophy in 1 hour? No, considerably more. You actually have to beat the game this time. Most people have, though, so it's not any harder than the original. Destroy an arrow in midair. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir.